Hey everyone, Coach Mark here from the Growth Dojo, letting you know that we are on week number 7 of our personal growth testing cycle. This is the most important week. Why? Because everyone must have 14 checks on their attendance card in order to test next week, either on your 15th or 16th class, depending on if you're going for a stripe or a brand new belt. So pedal to the metal, get your classes this week, and let's crush it. The theme this week is all about being polite and bright. Polite and bright. There's two kinds of people in the world. Ones that make the room shine when they enter, or they make the room shine when they leave. You gotta ask yourself, what type of person do you wanna be? So here's your 3 tips to being polite and bright in every environment that you walk in. Here's tip number 1 to being polite and bright. Bring the joy. That's right, bring the joy everywhere you go. How do I do that, Coach? Well, you're gonna do it this way. 1, smile. You gotta let people know that you feel joy, right? You gotta let them know that you are happy, that you're approachable. I'm not making any friends. Well, why? You're looking like this, that's why. Well, I am happy. Well, tell your face that. So you gotta smile. Look people in the eyes and smile. Tip number 2 is 7-point polite greeting. 5 fingers, they point at somebody. 2 eyes, 5 plus 2 is 7. So now you're smiling and you're shaking their hand and you're greeting them. How are you? What is your name? Hey, it's good to see you. Use their name. They say the number 1 word that people love out of any word is their name. So smile. 7-point polite greeting. Look them in the eyes. How are you? Matthew, Michelle, Mark. I love names that start with M. Number 3 is going to be the first 30-second rule. What is the first 30-second rule? The first 30 seconds is this. Say something kind. Give them a compliment. A sincere compliment. Look at them. Find something that you like or appreciate about that person. So this way, you can start to build rapport in a positive way. You can become likable by liking others. That's the whole game there. So your charisma's there. You don't have to be flamboyant, flashy. Just care about others. I'll never forget, a mom signed up her son, and she told me a couple years later, she's like, you want to know why we signed up? I said, why? She said, because when my husband came here for the first time, you walked over, you shook his hand, you introduced himself, you made him feel important to be a part of the dojo, even though he wasn't taking the classes, my son was. She's like, we go to so many places, dance and football, recreational. The parents either just sit on the sidelines or they drop and go, but you make everybody feel special. And he said, that is how I want my son to be when he gets older. So it's the power of a polite greeting, being polite and bright. It goes such a long way. It makes you feel good. It makes other people feel good. And it sets a good example of what the world should be like, polite and bright. Hey, I hope you guys like it. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on the mat. Be polite and bright. And make sure when you enter the dojo tonight, say, hello, Miss Jamie. How are you? Your hair looks amazing. You rock.